here right now. I hope everyone has a great day. Welcome. If this is like the first time you're here, and welcome back to the Tonight Show with Andi Triana. My name is Andi Triana, live here from Studio 96 New York. Please enjoy. In today's agenda, we have some special guests for you guys to watch. But first, I'm going to remind you something very important. This is October, which means it's a fall season. So I hope everyone doesn't get a hypothermia from walking outside. But seriously, I have to remind you that you have to wear some comfortable and warm clothes outside because it's really freezing around this time. I think you have to wear at least 5 layers of clothes. Um, by the way, enough of that joke. So this is fall season, right? Which means something scary yet still exciting will come. You know what it is? Yes, it's Halloween. Yes, Halloween. Halloween is very exciting. This is the only time of the year where everyone loves getting spooked. I mean, everyone, even children. Everyone goes to haunted house, goes trick or treating, and watching scary movies or reading scary stories, which is very essential for Halloween, I think, at this point. And do I have a scary story to tell you guys? Well, I don't. My life is already scary. I don't think I can tell you that. But I know some people they can tell you guys a scary story. They come exclusively from Indonesia. They are the author of The Maze and The Last Crowns of Anglia. They are the winner of Best Short Stories of the Year, Best Script Narrative of the Year, and the Best Writer of the Year by the Forbes magazine. Now, give it up for Sadewa Karisma and Ayranda Nugraha. Please sit down. Everyone gets comfortable. How is everyone doing right now?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Doing great.
It's really great. Thank you for coming here. So, from Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When I hear about Indonesia, the only thing that comes to mind is Bali. But I'm sure that's not the only thing there, right? But because Indonesia, I heard it's an archipelago country, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So where do you guys come from? From which island do you guys come from? Like, is it like the same or like different? Or what's happening here?
We come from a different, of course.
Okay.
But I can tell myself, I came from Malang and I lived there since I was a child. Malang and I had a great memory, so I thought I never forget about it.
Oh. What about you, Arlanga?
Actually, I came from Jakarta, which is the capital city of my own country,
Oh,
that is Indonesia. But by the way, since you mentioned Bali, I spent weeks in Bali and it was absolutely wonderful in there.
yeah. I've been there one time. To Bali. What about you, Sadewa?
Yeah, of course. I love Bali though. It's a recommended place, of course, and for chilling to meet people. Cause I've had word one of my story there. So yeah, Bali is a great place, I think.
Oh, okay. Speaking of a good place to meet, I heard that you guys went to the same college together, and
Yes.
then you guys also like became a best friend and work partner. So, can you guys tell me about the story of the meeting?
Well, I met him because we have same hobbies, of course, and I and him met at a study group for research about something that you can explain, like ghosts, paranormal activities, and activity among us. And he was very popular too, and he wanted to become a great writer, the same as I do. But I think she had a good writer than I am. So yeah, I think that's where we are.
Oh, okay. So,
About the story that makes us become a partner because we saw in ourselves and started believing if we are not alone in this world.
a really inspiring story. So I want to know to ask you guys about what it's like being a work partner and best friends since college because that's a really long time. I mean, I personally don't know where my college friend is right now. So what is like to being a work partner?
What a coincidence you ask that because it has been in my mind for several times and I wanted to spell it out so badly. We both have different personality. He's kind of attractive and I am the one who always look quiet and calm. When we go to a haunted place, he's the one who always make noise and maybe scare the ghosts. And I'm the one who always focus on what I am doing. But don't get it wrong, I like working with him because his personality gives me chill and fun.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Well, for me, to be honest, I don't have a lot of friends, of course. But since I college and met him, I knew we had gonna be a good journey, a good relationship, good friendship. But we know, of course, that journey is not gonna be easy, not gonna be easy, and to reach a level to become a good writer. Um, but we both agreed to encourage each other and work harder together and of course stay together until we succeed, of course.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Are you saying that you guys went to a lot of like haunted places together? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I personally don't like haunted places. I love scary movie though. I love scary movie. I love scary stories, but haunted places. I mean, honestly, I couldn't go. So, what's the most terrifying places you guys ever been to?
Even though I'm a bit skeptical with ghosts, but when I came to some place and I saw it with my own eyes, I felt so cold, scared, and even couldn't move.
Okay.
It feels like my energy is absorbed by them.
Oh.
I think Jaffa has the most terrifying place and ghost. If you dare to see them, you wouldn't be able to eat for several days
Really?
and make you want to vomit. Pochang is the scariest of all ghosts, I think. It's the worst.
Yeah. Well, since my friend since mentioned Pocong, I think the place that make us scary is Lawang Sewu in Semarang. That because the looks of that ghost is very creepy, I think,
Oh, okay.
and of course make us run away from that and don't want to meet
Him
that-
again.
him again, of course.
Oh, okay.
Maybe including my friend who ran first.
I was wondering about skeptical. What do you mean by skeptical about skeptical?
Alright, I actually don't really care about whether ghost is real or not. I wrote the scary story just so I can remember my life through the writing. And I went to the exact place because I love it. It indeed makes me scared, but the adrenaline that runs in my blood gives me fun.
Oh, okay. But before we get into a little bit deeper about their story, thank you so much for the answer, by the way. But
It's alright.
I think we're gonna stop first, and we will be back after this commercial break.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back to anyone to tonight's show with Andi Triana. We're still here with Sadewa and Airlangga, the writer of The Maze and the last crowns of Anglia. So before we get to the story, I think we have to play a little game, right? Because you guys are work partner and best friends. So we're gonna play a game called Who Most Likely To. So this game is actually to test you guys how well do you guys know each other. Which one of us knowing each other very well. So here's the paper for you. This is for you, Arilanga, and this is for you, Sadewa. So I'm going to read some question, and you're gonna tell me who is the most likely to do something that I said, right?
Right.
So okay, are you guys ready?
Well, we're excited. Come on.
Okay, so the first question is, who is most likely to sleep during right section? Who do you think so?
Him.
Sadewa. Oh, Sadewa. Okay. Why Sadewa?
I think I give the answer to my friend.
Why?
Uh,
Arilanga.
Honestly, because he's the one who always makes noisy and attractive. Maybe his energy is
So the energy run out, right?
Yes,
So
like
during that
something
time,
like that.
he always sleep
Yeah.
so I give his time for rest.
in the right section.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I agree with him.
Okay.
I'm very nice.
Oh, okay. Okay, the second question is, who is most likely to run in the haunted places really fast? Who do you think is most likely to run?
I think we both.
I think we both.
Oh, you guys both are
Yeah.
always running from haunted places really fast. Why?
Well, it depends the ghost who show up because we cannot know who that's ghost because and sometimes I'm running first or him, so yeah.
But like you guys like running real fast together, right? Yes.
Yeah, of course we both.
Okay. This is the last question of the game. Okay. The last question is, who is most likely to write a scary love story about their lives? What do you think?
I think Airlangga.
Airlangga. Okay.
Why?
What do you think, Airlangga?
Can you answer that?
Oh,
No.
you pick also Airlangga or what?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
But
okay.
Can you guess why?
Why?
Well, because my friend is quiet person, but in the inside he always tell that he wants something that you can talk with, that you can right
In the
yes
story.
in the story, but I think he can express that nobody cannot yeah I think
Okay.
like that.
Oh, okay. That's really answer. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for playing the game. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you guys for playing. So now I think we have to get into your story, like the maze and the last crown of Anglia.
Yes.
So, who wants to tell the story first? I think we're gonna start with the last crown of Anglia, right?
Well, okay.
So what's the story is all about? What is it?
Well, the last crown of Anglia is created when I visited England, of course. The story about holy tree crown of the England and a man who very curious named Paxton who hears about the three holy crown, and of course he found out and he digs up, but after that something bad follow him, and he genuinely feeling the ghost is constantly watching him. Yes, and genuinely he think the ghost is danger if it near him. It's like it's just like a curse, a curse.
Oh yeah.
That's something.
Attached to you.
Yes.
Something will follow.
If you get something that the owner cannot accept, and
The guardian.
the guard will statue, like something like that. But I think that's it. If you want to know, I think I recommend you for it.
Oh, I think I have to read the rest of the story, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you visit England to get an inspiration, right? What's the thing from England that inspire you the most to write this story? Is it like the building there, or like is it like the people there, or like the museum in there, or like what's the inspiration of this story in England that it really inspires story?
Perhaps when I saw the Queen Elizabeth crown, of course,
Okay.
I looked to that, and I think my imagination throws so deep and makes me create something that nobody else did.
Okay.
Yeah, if you confused, okay, I can explain this.
Okay.
What if the crown is being cursed if somebody or someone use it? Or what if the crown is being guarded by something that you can see?
Oh.
It will be creepy if I create it and if I mix that into story.
Okay, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I think it's Ireland turn, right? The mage, it sounds really terrifying. I think, is it about like a secret of the mage, or like what is it? What the story is all about the mage?
The story tells about a person who was given a lot of wealth and a big house with maze and Roman temple in it, but the atmosphere feels so strange, mysterious, and something was hidden there. Rumor says that if you ever delve with ghosts or something like horror stuff, then you will get a trouble life.
Oh.
Yeah, and you will stuck in trouble.
Okay.
So this story tells about a person that get a legacy from his uncle.
Oh. Okay. So, what about the inspiration from the story? Because Sadewa comes from visit England and get inspiration. But what was your inspiration from the story?
No, because I like something mysterious, so I went to the hidden place and strange. After a long journey and struggle, I found the place and I write it down and become my horror story.
Oh, okay. But both of the story, your story, like have the same background, which is like the UK background. Like, why is that? Because it's kind of weird to think about, because you guys like are very different people and like very different personality, but you guys like the same setting of the story. So why is that?
We went to the same college and learned the same major, which was English literature. This is inspired our story background in writing. The place, the building, the culture, the name are all based on UK setting.
Oh, okay. What about you?
Yeah, true. Because we are very interested about the culture and history of the UK.
Yeah.
Even I would like to move to UK to
more-
get information.
More inspiration.
Yeah,
Okay.
And about their history life.
Oh, okay. So, but what was the inspiration for the character? Like, what was the inspiration for each character of the story?
Well, because I used to study tourism subject in college,
Oh,
and Paxton named Paxton who traveler because tourism subject gave me knowledge when I go somewhere and I have imagination that something will happen, and I want to make a story about it. So yeah. I think
okay.
from
So
that.
the tourism, right?
Tourism, right?
Okay. So what about you, Arlama?
It was all about a wealthy people,
Yes.
and I get the inspiration from the UK kingdom.
Oh,
I was wondering if I get a lot of wealth,
okay.
some kind of wealthy or treasure, Suddenly, well, it became trouble because ghost and magical stuff would ruin your life.
Oh, like that's really good. That's really inspiring. But I want to ask about something else. You guys like the winner of the short story,
Yeah.
the narrative script, and the best writer of the year by the Forbes magazine. So, what is it like being winner of the award? So, what is it like?
Um, at first, of course, we are still cannot believe that we win that award. But yeah, we are both really happy. We are both really happy about it. And for myself, I feel like I have a great responsibility. So for that, because this award is I have a man for both of us. But for him, I don't know. Maybe he look
Really
he look calm in the outside, but I think he really excited and happy in the inside. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I think this is a great opportunity for a young generation who wants to be a great writer
Yeah.
and not to be giving up to choose their dreams.
Oh, okay. That's really inspiring. Thank you, guys. But what was your family? What about your family? What were their reaction to you? You know, when you win an award, what was their reaction?
They were shocked and didn't expect that because I move in silence. They just knew that I traveled around the world, but at the end, they happy for me. And I think that how a family should be. I think.
No. Okay.
Yeah, happy for us, of course. About that we win the award. When they hear that we won, they congratulate us, of course. They didn't, but they didn't expect that we won.
You're gonna win, right?
Because we don't expect we won too, and when the award is meant for
For you two guys to
yeah,
win.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm happy, really happy
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Thank you for coming here and telling the inspiring story and share it with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to read the Maids and the Last Crowns of Anglia in every reading platform available in your country. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.